Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another Hero Factory set. This is Stringer. This is set number 6282, it's recommended for ages 6 to 12, and it has around 42 pieces. So here on the front of the bag, you can see we've got Stringer in his Breakout upgrade. We've got set info here, Stringer name there, 200 game points included in this, and here we've got all of the action features included in this set, more stuff about the game points, and that's pretty much it. So, basically how you would have opened this up is you would have cut a little thing at the top here, and you would open it up like a Ziploc bag. Just like so. And let's move that off to the side for now, and you would get, of course, all the pieces, and the instruction manual. So, I'm going to go ahead and build this thing, and I'll be right back. So, here is Stringer all built up, and I guess we'll go ahead and start off with this color scheme, which consists of black, blue, and trans blue, I guess. So, sort of a pretty cool color scheme, although the trans blue kind of breaks it. So, his main one function is that he can shoot this plasma shooter, which is actually supposed to be shaped like a guitar. It looks okay, I guess. I mean, it looks good from this angle, but from this angle, or pretty much how he holds it, I don't think it looks too great. Like, yeah, not really a big fan of it. From some angles, it looks pretty cool, but from others, not so much, I guess. But, yeah, as I was saying, he can shoot this out just by simply squeezing these together. There it comes out, so it shoots pretty hard, so be careful, I guess. I guess this sort of secondary feature, would be his handcuffs. Now, of course, he has an open hand, so he can actually hold these without having to take any weapons off. But also, if you wanted to, you can cuff a villain or whatever, or you can cuff himself. Pretty much, it works for almost any construction figure, I guess. Yeah, those are really the only functions you get with the Stringer here. Other than that, you're pretty much paying for posability, I guess, and just a cool-looking figure, I guess. Now, he's got some flaws, I will say. Now, he looks cool, but he's definitely, I feel like, got quite a few flaws. One is that he's very simplistic compared to a lot of the other Hero Factory Breakout figures. He's got nothing covering up his back, which is disappointing. They could have maybe added an extra one of these and put that on his back instead. And another thing is this transparent blue chest plate. Now, because it's transparent, you're able to see through it partially, and you can actually just see how hollow it is through it. You don't even have to look at the back to see how hollow it is. You can just look right through his chest, and you can tell that there's no back covering at all, which is a bit disappointing. They didn't really advertise that as much. I mean, you sort of can see it on the instructions. I'm showing the instructions because I have them here. But, yeah, they sort of, I guess, a bit of false advertising, but not exactly, but sort of, I guess, a little bit. Also, the game points that are included, the 200 game points, are on the back of his hero core. Whoops. They are right here. You would just get a code on every one of these little hero cores, and you would enter that into the game to get game points. So, yeah. Although this chest plate is sort of, I guess, it allows you to see his hollow, I guess, how hollow he is and how he doesn't have any back covering. It still is a nice looking piece, and I'm sure a lot of people can find good use for that part for mocking. I'm not sure if I've seen any mocks with it. I probably have, I just don't remember. But yeah, he's also got these add-on pieces which are exclusive to him so far. I haven't seen them in any other set, so those are really cool pieces that I'm sure a lot of mockists have already used in their mocks. But overall, Stringer, he uses the same helmet that he used in his 1.0, in his original, I guess, set that first came out in 2010, I think? Yeah, 2010. He uses the blue Iron Man head, as I call it, so it's pretty neat, and transparent light blue. But, honestly, there's not really a whole lot else. He's definitely quite a small figure. When I saw him that he was going to be a set, I was really happy to get him, but looking back on him now, he's not all too impressive, I guess. Maybe it's just the transparent torso that, I guess, maybe got me, because I did like transparent pieces quite a lot when I got the set. But, honestly, there's not a whole lot else I have to say about Stringer here, so let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. So here is the instruction manual for this set. So here on the front, pretty much same stuff as on the front of the bag. Move to the next page, 200 game points thing, instructions, and then we've got the final product, as well as our good old list of pieces right next to it. Then we have the combiner model between Stringer and Voltix. Now, I do have both of these characters, so if you want to see a combo model review, please let me know. Then we've got advertisement for XT4 and Nex, and now, when when I first saw him that he came out, boy, I really did not like how he looked. He was probably my least favorite Hero Factory set of all time, probably my least favorite construction set of all time. I never ended up getting him for obvious reasons, but I don't know. He does look pretty. Some of his pieces could have been useful, so I kind of wish I got him for the pieces, but the actual build itself I still don't think is all too impressing. It just seems like a bunch of things put together. Here on this page shows advertisement for HeroFactory.com, and then an advertisement for the Marvel superhero construction figures, and then an advertisement for the Lego Club, and that is pretty much it. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. So when I first got this set, I thought Stringer here was a pretty impressive figure, but then when I got him, it's just, he is a bit disappointing, I guess. Mainly because of how open he is on the back. That is just one major flaw, I guess. And they could have easily fixed that too. Like, back when the 2.0 Heroes came out, I could accept that they were just trying something new for the first time. They didn't exactly know what they were doing, but I'm sure that with time they would improve. But I don't know if they really, I guess, learned, they just decided not to put back covering on him. I don't know if that was just to conserve parts usage, to not put as many parts in this set, but that's just sort of just a major flaw with him, because they've done back covering for other sets before this guy even came out, and they're not doing it for him, I guess. I'm gonna assume that it's just to lower the price of this set, just so they don't have to put so many pieces into him, I guess. But, overall, I don't really have a whole lot to say about Stringer. I pretty much expressed all my thoughts, so that's pretty much all I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!